DXY. Let's make a move with DXY here and take a look at the world markets. Look at that beautiful dump we called to the downside. We should fall to the beginning of the rising wedge, and we did that. I circled this before it happened, everybody. We had this call. Can we continue? Now I'm suggesting that we're back in the pattern. If we're back in the pattern, we should fall to this area here. We fall back to 109. Bitcoin's going to make a big push, and we're going to see a move. So I'd like to see what this looks like on the smaller time frame, 7 minute. I want to see a bear flag here, and we got a pretty nice one. And look, this is about to dump. So when this opens back up, I believe that doesn't look good at all. And that's great for Bitcoin, which shows that Bitcoin can break out of its flag too. So maybe more sideways. Maybe Bitcoin's just going sideways till the dollar market opens. And the second it does, it's going to ba-boom, babushkas, right? I mean, we are collapsing. We are collapsing. We are collapsing. The US dollar falling 1.9 to record the biggest one-day drop since November of 2015. All right? Cryptocurrency is outweighing. People want to make that Powerball. People can think they can weigh more money on cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency super moving. Like, look at it. It's doing great. Let's take a look at the total market cap of all of the altcoins, which I haven't done in a while. Total 3. Throw you for a loop here. Let's take a look at Total 3 and see what's happening. What is Total 3? It's all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and ETH. So it's showing us kind of what the little guys are doing in the market. So we want to look at it on the daily time frame and take it in. So we had this last fall and big push up. We came back down and we're holding this note. We break this, we're going to fall all the way back down to 65. But you really think the altcoin market with Matic, with all these Bitcoin, Solana, and all the staking and all the stuff could go all the way down to 65 billion? If it does, I mean, it's going to lose basically. That's, I mean, it's 7/8 of his net worth, basically. I mean, that's insanity, right? So this is a nice wedge that broke out, came back down and retested, showing that there's support right here for sure at $369 billion. So now we also broke above this resistance too. So it's all about, can the daily stay above it? We want to see this flag out. We want to see it just do this thing. And then we want to see a nice move. So we want to see these altcoins consolidate. A couple ones can fly off. And then we want to see this bigger move continue. We want to see us get back above the moving averages. Let's take a look at where this is on the weekly. Well above the 200 simple. Never went below it. So never went into bear market territory like Bitcoin did. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it did. I mean, it went low. But my whole point is it never went lower than the 200 simple. That's an interesting concept. Let's look at total, the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. It's another thing that we want to talk about and break down. Okay. And what I was showing you is it's super important that we stayed above the 200 simple. And we dipped a little bit below it here for a couple weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're back above it now. That's important. And we broke back above this too. I also talked about when the bottom of the whole market is when the 21 rounds off of the 200 simple. That's usually when you've definitely bottomed and you actually start a bit of a rally at that point. We're very close to that structure. We're very close to that appealing. We're this little move here. This is an appealing move. I mean, this is really exciting to me. So if I can see this 21 kind of curl up and bounce off the 200 simple, it's going to be a pretty big deal. I like what I'm seeing for that. And we did break out of the resistance clear as day. Okay. And, again, it could be a breakout, fake out, and we could come all the way back down, lose the zone, and dump. Anything is possible, but this is a pretty interesting concept here. And I want to see us get back above this level here at 1.03 trillion. Okay. I think I made a group that I may have hid. Yeah, there you go. And so let's look at my levels here. So looking at this, I mean, we had to bounce, and we did off 959. We ripped through this. We got the resistance at 1.03 trill. And so now we flag out. And the whole story is to stay above 991 or 959. And we stay above those two areas, we're going to be in pretty good shape. Okay? So, yeah, I believe a pullback is coming. That 22-hour doesn't look good. We're overbought on the daily. A pullback has to come. It would be amazing if we stay above $1 trillion. You know what I mean? But, we'll take it one step at a time. I just want to stay above 950 bill. You know what I mean? We'll take it one step at a time. But here, I do the same thing I do on the smaller time frames. We could just project this flag. This would be beautiful if we stay in that flag. And we stay above $1 trillion on the flag. That'll be so awesome. This would be a dream come true. Is it going to happen? We don't know, but I can project it, can I? And we can see how it plays out. So that's something on the radar right now. Okay. Bitcoin dominance, we want to look at that for the night too. See if the altcoins get a bit of a move or if they get pounded. Bitcoin dominance trying to make a big move here on the daily and starting to move up. That could be hard to trade altcoins. Watch your altcoins. 4 hours about to give a relief rally for the alts. It's a pretty good sign. So we want to see Bitcoin dominance kind of bleed off. The 1 hour also, that's a good sign that these alts may actually get a bit of a move here. You got a shoulder, inverted head and shoulder popped out, but we're getting overbought and we're at resistance. Maybe we come down a little bit before we pump again. So the stochastics tell us a little story of Bitcoin dominance, and it's about to give some relief to the altcoins. Right here, we broke above the resistance. See this? And now we're outside of it. You don't want to go back inside this white line, and you don't really want to go lower than this if you can. So you want to stay at this 40.50 level, but if you start to fall down, or even go sideways, that'll be good for the altcoins. You want to see Bitcoin dominance struggle a little bit. You don't want to see it pumping out of control all the time.